Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is wherever you are. This is John Paul Ryan. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Want to give a quick shout out to AU Pack Mule. He's been dropping me a lot of great comments, and he's got a nice channel of his own right here, over 1,000 subs, so thank you very much. Good luck to you, sir. Also want to give another shout out to Shani Entertain You, who's just been, knocking some ideas back and forth with me and helping behind the scenes, so thanks a lot, Shani. And today's topic is that little article that came out about why the Clone Wars TV show was cancelled, and again, I gotta be honest, guys, this just feels like it's just like a big thing over something not so big. So, I got an article, let me read just a little bit of that, not the whole thing. Star Wars The Clone Wars was cancelled following Disney's 2012 accusation of Lucasfilms because the fan-favorite animated series was getting too graphic, says Boba Fett voice actor Daniel Logan. So, let's get into it. Star Wars The Clone Wars was cancelled following Disney's 2012 accusation of Lucasfilms because the fan-favorite animated series was getting too graphic, says Boba Fett voice actor Daniel Logan. So, like I said, for me personally, it's not such a big deal because it's a voice actor who said it, which, doesn't necessarily make it any better. What was said is still silly, and maybe someone's putting him up to it, but as far as the facts go, it's still just a voice actor who said it. Disney, they cancelled it. I think it was getting a little too graphic. Actually, it was getting really graphic, Logan said at London Comic Con. Bubba was doing some really cool stuff. He started actually becoming a bounty hunter. So, when one of the best characters in Star Wars, or one of the most popular, you guys know what I mean, someone everyone loves, is doing some really cool shit, let's cancel the show. Wow, it's just like one good decision after the next with these Lucasfilms and Disney. Logan, who portrayed a young Boba Fett in Star Wars Episode 2 before reprising his role in the animated series, added, at the time it was just too graphic, I think, for what Disney was used to. Then he claims that they had 7 episodes they recorded that will not be aired. Then he says, so there was so many episodes that was coming up and Bubba was just doing some really cool stuff. He says again, rub it in. Nobody wants to see Boba Fett do some cool shit. Then he goes on to say, I don't cry, but I started tearing up when I saw some of these episodes and what I was doing, he said. So we actually recorded them. Yeah, that's all that's left. They might come back. You never know. I guess they'll, get out there at some point, but here it is. When announcing the cancellation of the Clone Wars in 2013, Lucasfilm said a decision was made to pursue a new direction in animation program. So that new direction must be Star Wars Resistance, which is fucking bombing terribly. I don't have to see it to know that it's doing pretty bad all around, especially with Star Wars fans who you would think that Star Wars stuff is aimed at. I wasn't wrong that a voice actor did say this main stuff, but apparently there's a quote from a vice president of content acquisition. When streaming rights for the series was acquired by Netflix, the vice president of content acquisition, Sean Carey, pointed out the series really aged up over the years and went to a darker place and didn't fit the Cartoon Network brand any longer. Alright, look, we don't know what happened, and I'm trying to be a facts guy here. I don't want to just shoot out my angry opinion, and I am angry sometimes, but if we did see the show and Boba Fett was blowing people's heads off and there was this gushing blood and limbs flying all over, okay, I guess they have a point, but without telling us what that graphicness was, what was too graphic, they could just say in the article what was too graphic in print, so what? Then we could understand. But it's when they throw out these things in the news that are so vague, and one actor says it, and this and that, we just don't know anything, so we're just left, mind-boggled over what's going on with these bad decisions all the time. I don't follow the Clone Wars so much. I've seen a few of them, but I'm not a huge fan of the Clone Wars, but it looked cool. It looked like it satisfied some Star Wars fans who wanted more content. It looked like it went in the right direction. For what I saw, there wasn't any of this political correct SJW bullshit thrown in the shows. It just looked good. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this and drop a comment. Community's growing little by little every day. Love to hear your thoughts. Please consider subscribing. And I stutter and I fuck up a lot, but I admit it and it's kind of funny, so I will see you next time.